Just heard some DC Fallout there with Generation SOS. You're listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. I'm Jack, and we're back with another week of punk rock here in the Punk Rock Demonstration. My website is punkrockdemo.com. Again, that's punkrockdemo.com. We're here every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Time. Same website, punkrockdemo.com. And we repeat the Monday show, on Tuesdays from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Got lots of punk rock today, new punk rock, because my email has been fixed for the past 2 weeks. And emails are flowing in. Those emails include songs that people send in throughout the week, and we've got a good amount of those, and I'll be playing those maybe in the second hour. Get rid of the word maybe, and it will be in the second hour. So let's continue with some more punk rock here that I've chosen currently. Let's take a listen to some Billy Club. This song's called The Right Way.
We've been mean you take nearly all of my time. You're breathing down my neck, but I'm doing fine and I got no fear. I'll slip my suit and I feel alright, cause I had never met a motherfucker I would fight. Oh no, got no fear. Always got me running, never got me scared. Always got me running, never got me scared. Always got me running, never got me scared. Still you try to press me, try to take what I got, but I am always ready and you were always not, and I got no fear. You try to keep me down, try to put me in check, but I am not a motherfucker that can do that yet. Oh no, got no fear. Always got me running, never got me scared. Always got me running, never got me scared. Always got me running, never got me scared. Hey! 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 Hey!
That's The Streets with Never Scared, and some Killjoy before The Streets with Say You Will, Bad Nasty with Later in the Night before Killjoy, and some Channel 3 with You Lie. I've been so busy the past couple weeks, and this week finally I'm not that busy because I just pretended I didn't exist or something and didn't answer my phone, just avoided everyone and just slept, except the damn neighbor's dog being irritating prevented me from sleeping all afternoon. But yeah, it's a different story. At least I stayed home instead of worked, which I was scheduled to do, but pretending to not exist made it so I didn't have to show up to work. Don't think that's going to work very well tomorrow or the next week, so might as well enjoy it while I'm not existing today. Anyways, let's take a listen to some more punk rock here in the punk rock demonstration. Let's continue with Badass. This song's called Dead End Kids.
Well, it's a little story about two young kids. They ended up fine, and now they're on their
40 wax, and when she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Hope you enjoyed that song as much as I did. That was Black Coffee Matters by the Shitiots. And then the Undead with Social Reason before Shitiots. And then Zoo Party with Fortune Teller before the Undead. And the Rumjacks with Lizzie Borden. And you can find all the playlists for all these shows by going to punkrockdemo.com. All the shows, thousands of them, are listed on there along with their playlists. So you can download them and listen to them and follow along with the playlists. Let's continue some more punk rock. This band from San Francisco, I believe. Shortly after they sent over their songs, they seem to have stopped existing. So it's unfortunate, but at least I've still got their songs and still play them. seems to happen frequently with the songs I have. It's like they send over their songs and then the band disappears, or they reappear like 20 years later and then ask me if I've got their songs still. Fortunately, I do, on the ones that they've sent over at least. So let's continue with some Replica. That song's called Sandy Bottoms.
without numbers is happiness alone. Who are you to ask about romance, insecurity at home? You still try to get inside of my affection. Teach me things I can't learn. Toy with my health. You can't make me feel what I can't feel. What I can't feel. You can't make me feel what I can't feel. What I can't feel. What you can't see, I can't feel. What you cannot see, I cannot feel. The deadly emotions cold from our sleep hearts. You don't really have to feel if you can't play the part. You can't make me feel what Digging punk rock and roll on a stereo. Play a reggae and come down without soul. Raise a fist, raise an army, and love the revolution. Jamie and Marty. You gotta rip it up. There's no justice, no freedom. You gotta rip it up. There's no justice, no freedom. Slash it out, Billy on Babylon. And the fake old heroes on the loser's head. There's a new price of freedom. The mighty sons of the hula got chops and stars. You gotta rip it up. There's no justice, no freedom. You gotta rip it up. There's no justice, no freedom. You gotta rip it up. There's no justice, no freedom. You gotta rip it up. There's no justice, no freedom. Rip it up, rip it up. You gotta rip it up, rip it up. You gotta rip it up, rip it up. You gotta rip it up, rip it up. I gotta rip it up. There's no justice, no freedom. You gotta rip it up. There's no justice.
That was Strawberry Blondes there with Rip It Up, and some Dog's Flesh with March of the Damned, their newest stuff from Dog's Flesh, the newest stuff that I've got from Dog's Flesh. And I heard Student Teachers before Dog's Flesh with What I Can't Feel, and Face to Face with one of my favorites, Paper Tigers with Teeth. I mentioned a couple weeks ago that Vice Squad sent over a lot of new songs, and this is one of the new songs that they've sent over. They're not really new songs, they're just songs I didn't have. So I've got this newly acquired song from Vice Squad, Scarred for Life. It's interesting how if you take an R away, it'd be Scared for Life, but it's actually Scarred for Life because it's got 2 R's. Gotta love English.
The face wasn't familiar, unlike his introduction. What should have been an act of love becomes enough destruction. Shame will never heal you, there's nowhere left to hide. Sky
my heart, hope to lie, choose a hill on which to die. Use a pen to draw a line, choose the truth carve out my eye. The silence goes as I'll always silently like a bomb. As I pray for the day, one day when this will all be gone. Screaming to the void. Screaming to the void. Choking on venom till it burns your voice. And now my arms are poised, troops deployed. You know this ain't over till it's all destroyed. Done in armies make work for empty idle hands. You swing a fist, pull the trigger for your list. A man, bare knuckle till the broken bone break through skin. Ready to thank claw, terror then from me. Screaming to the void. I know that I can drown myself if I can drown you out. Crawl my way through this desert, still praying for drought. It's words on top of words on top of words until the last retort. Holding mirrors up to mirrors till the mask twist and distort. Just root, don't think. Just root, don't think. We just root, don't think. We just root, don't think. Just root, don't think. And draw the line. Just root, don't think. And choose your side. Just root, don't think. It's by design. Just root, don't think. It's by design.
Sometimes three sides to every stupid question. Three sides to everything you see. Three sides to every stupid question. Three sides to everything I've had enough of you and you and you. I've had enough of you and you and you. I've had enough of you and you and you. I've had enough of you and you and you. Three sides to every stupid question. Three sides to everything you see. Three sides to every stupid question. Three sides to everything I've had enough of you and you and you. I've had enough of you and you and you. I've had enough of you and you and you. Facilitated by using less emotionally charged language.
And that was Screeching Weasel there with Three Sides, and Faintest Idea with Screaming into the Void. Rejected Youth with Save Our Souls before Faintest Idea, and some Hanson Brothers with Four Heads, One Brain. Got one more segment of music before I play those songs that people have been sending in throughout the week. You can send over songs of your band also, and if you've got new music, by going to punkrockdemo.com, you can find the contact information on there, and I usually play those on the second hour on the show. Our show being Punk Rock Demonstration, which comes on every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Let's continue with some System Restore now. This song's called Privacy.
Oh
my dear little sweet baby Jane. I don't know what else I can say. I'm leaving you today. Things just don't seem to be like the way that they used to be. I don't know who's to blame. Well, everything's strange, but the face is still the same, and nothing is much fun anymore. Well, you have changed, but I'm still the same, and I don't think I wanna be here anymore. Running round behind your back ain't exactly my style now. I had to make things right. I know how you feel, but I'm sorry I've got to live. I didn't mean to make you cry. Well, everything's strange, but the face is still the same, and nothing is much fun anymore. Well, you have changed, but I'm still the same, and I don't think I wanna be here anymore. No, I don't think I wanna be here anymore. No, I don't think I wanna be
Marijuana smoking, experts point out, can make a helpless addict of its victim within weeks, causing physical and moral ruin and death. Should you ever be confronted with the temptation of taking that first puff of a marijuana cigarette, don't do it.
The weed man is back in town. He just called, said he's making his rounds. Looks like he called just in time. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. He better come, he better make it fast. I can't wait to fucking smoke my grass. Mr. Green brings you what you need. When I'm in a finding reason to me. Mr. Green brings you what you need. Too much blood in my THC. That's what the doctor was telling me. Smoke more, you'll be feeling fine. In mine, he's a hyperactive mind. Don't like what they wanna prescribe. Makes me feel like I'm losing my mind. He better cut me, better make it fast. I can't wait to fucking smoke my grass. Mr. Green brings you what you need. just called, said he's making his rounds. Looks like he called just in time. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. He better cut me, better make it fast. I can't wait to fucking smoke my grass. Mr. Green brings you what you need. When I'm in a bind, he brings it to me. Mr. Green brings you what you need.
And that was Zombina and the Skeletones with I'm Horrified. Time Bomb with Green Riot before Zombina and the Skeletones. Haven't played that song in a really long time. To Fails with Mr. Green before Time Bomb, and some Sharky's Machine with Sweet Baby Jane before To Fails, and some Resist with Dumb Enough to Die. One of my favorites from Resist as well. Very short and to the point. Now this next segment of music is going to be all new songs, and it starts off with this Dammit Records final edition of July 2025 songs. They sent over 2 emails because they thought one got lost or something, or maybe it didn't get lost, maybe they just sent over 2 batches. But I've got 6 songs here in this segment, all from Dammit Records, to finish off July 2025. It begins with Zombie Killers. This song's called Never Ending NGHTMR, guessing short for Nightmare.
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy, I'm thrown up! This little piggy that our house is straw, he's not breathing anymore. Huff and puff and he's blown away, fight for survival every day. This little piggy that our house is sticks, slow climb up all twice as quick. Towers in the slums I left to burn, die in bed, nowhere to turn. Behind my eyes!
it wasted my time. No one to blame and no one to thank. My mind is racing, but it's always blank. That's when I ponder, what can I do? That's when you realize your dreams don't come true. All I've ever done is wasted my time. All I've ever done is wasted my time. All I've ever done is wasted my time. All I've ever done is wasted my time.
Be my voice. Be my voice. Be my voice.
That was Bone Arrow 91 with Rebel in Flight, the last of the Dammit Records July 2025 compilation. And then we've heard some, not quite sure how to pronounce this band, Fizz Wallace Band, Be My Porn, River City Rejects before Fizz Wallace Band with Waste of Time, and The Deceased before River City Rejects with Lion Eyes, and The Phantom with Hello We Gets, I think. If you want to be sure, just find the playlist for this show, punkrockdemo.com. This is 1009, or the July 21st, 2025 show. Let's continue with some more new punk rock here in the punk rock demonstration. These songs have been sent in throughout the week. This next song I'll play is by the Dogmatics. This song's called Key of B. It's featuring J.G. Gochus from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
When I met you, I could barely play guitar. My fingers found my way all the way up your bar.
Arthur Stevens, it made me feel so sad, because it never even happened, but I really wished it had. I really wished it had. What have I won? 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 Tell me to smile, 'cause I'm not enjoying this. I'm seeing it out, 'cause it's too important to miss. Maybe I took and smoke too much, but that's my only crutch. Don't lecture me on my life. Maybe it's you should be in the spotlight. You don't even know me. I don't know myself. Take all the advice you give to me, keep it to yourself. You don't have to worry, I'm in no kind of hurry. Just gonna sit here and shoot. 'Cause what the fuck's that for me to do? 'Cause I'm not angry or pissed, optimistic, pessimistic or depressed. I'm just an average guy. I see no reason for me to lie. You don't even know me. I don't know myself. Take all the advice you give to me, keep it to yourself. You don't even know me. I don't know myself. Take all the advice you give to me, keep it to yourself.
Heard some Tio Rico there with Don't Tell Me to Smile off of their album Shit Show Pony, and some Spiller before Tio Rico with What Have I Won, Rock Barboza with This Is It before Spiller, and some Lobster Bomb with Nightbird before Rock Barboza, and a song I'm 100% sure I cannot pronounce, but the song's by Dr. Drexler Project. Just find the playlist for how to spell this song title. Lichtenschisblin. Very, very long, and I can't read it. So, yes, just go to punkrockdemo.com, find the playlist 1009 or July 21st, 2025. Yes, it's the song by Dr. Drexler Project. They've got a cool music video for that song as well. It's out on the YouTube. So with that, let's end off our show today with Sunpin Leaves. This song's called No One Gets Out Alive. And you've been listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. I'm Jack. We'll be back again next week on Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time over at punkrockdemo.com. Thanks for listening.
When born with fire in your veins, chasing glory's worth the pain. Wanna live fast, wanna burn bright, a lust for life gets you through the night. You get pushed, you get pulled, till the pressure steals your sleep. Don't close your eyes till daybreak creeps.
tonight, though every step's a mile. Life is not a movie show, no one gets out alive. Keep running on empty tonight, though every step's a mile. Life's not some video game, no one gets out alive. We live with doubt all our lives. Failure feels like a friend. Stumble, slip and take it falls. Keep getting up despite them all. We've been pushed, we've been pulled until the days we fear to sleep. Afraid we won't wake when dawn creeps. You've always got one eye upon the clock. Keep chasing dreams, 'cause dreams are all we've got. We're running on empty tonight, though every step's a mile. Life is not a movie show, no one gets out alive. Keep running on empty tonight, though every step's a mile. Life's not some video game, no one gets out alive. No one gets out alive. No one gets out alive.
crowded city street. Look for the answers to the questions on your mind. Closer to the heart, who knows what you might find. I can feel a change coming on. I can hear a change coming on. I can see a change coming on. Fast has to be something that makes it all worthwhile. This search goes on, but's never satisfied. Trust in the words and not to take you for a ride. I can feel a change coming on. I can hear a change coming on. See a change coming on. All around, all around. Just let it all in and watch the power of its might. Just let it all out as you draw closer to the light. Just let it all be. Journey take to flight. All around, all around. And now the world has changed in oh so many ways. It's really happening in these latter days. And when it came into this life, it set us free and left a mark for all eternity. Waiting for you there in paradise. Heed the calling that comes from deep within. There's no denying that something's got to give. Don't wait on destiny when it's time for you to live. I can feel a change coming on. I can hear a change coming on. See a change coming on. I can feel a change coming on.
fish, suck your blood, rolling fingers under your couch. Shadows, go, 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 you! Shadows, go, 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 you! And the strongest swallowed down by the flesh of flying sound. Tell them what the mess again, by the seas I got no name. Shadows, go, 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 you! Shadows, go, 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 you! Tell you now, I was scientists are putting them. They were happy, learned them out. The town goes by like a TV. Shadows, go, 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 you! Shadows, go, 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 you! Bodies like station round, staggering fish, suck your blood, rolling fingers under your clouds. Shadows, go, 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 you! Shadows, go, 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 you! Go, 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 you! Go, 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 you! Yes!
I knew that fucking dog would get on the arm.